right, welcome back to the kitchen. One of our favorite places, and it appears to be one of your favorite places too.
So while we're here, we wanted to talk to you about, as we're eating healthier, sometimes it's really how can we find good snacks. And so we've showed you several different ways. We've been hunting down snacks, and in our keto snack box video that we did, we found the Fat Bomb pouch of macadamia goodness.
The liquid. It was a liquid F-bomb.
Anyways, it was not great, but that definitely gave us somewhere to think about and look. And so Tiffany definitely took some initiative and found more about, say, a fat bomb and what that is and what that entails. And so we've been trying to incorporate something like that. And we have a few recipes we're going to kind of show off for you and give you an idea of something else you can do. Now, what we're doing for trying to be healthy is not a strict keto thing. Keto happens to be a good resource for what we're trying to do, but basically we're going gluten-free as much as possible. We're going sugar-free. We're trying to eat whole foods. And so as we're trying to find these good things, part of that is a good source of good proteins. And that's what these fat bombs are going to be for you. So we wanted to show off a few of those for you today and see how easy they are to whip up and what a nice quick little snack they are.
Right? All right, so let's dive right in. We have two different kinds. Mine is a almond flour based, so it's going to be a little bit thicker and heartier. It's I made up this recipe because I'm crazy that way. So these are my breakfast balls. So they kind of have like an oatmeal, brown sugar, maple type flavor to it. So it's like you're eating oatmeal, but it's just in a little compact ball. We're excited about it. So actually, I don't need your sifter because I brought a sifter. And see, mine's a little squeeze handle that we talked about in our fun kitchen gadgets.
I know, because I want a squeeze handle one.
I know, and it's got like a spinner in here, but this one's a little bit different than mine. Do you recognize that?
Yeah, like yours has like full on like crazy blades with a whole extra section, like really massive. That's pretty small.
It is, but I have to tell you, I went to a estate sale in my neighborhood before I came over here, and this was for $1, and I thought, I love Sharla for $1, so I bought it for you, so that you have a sifter that you can crank with your hand.
She loves me for $1.
I love you for $1. It's more than a penny for your thoughts.
Hey, that's still a good deal.
Or 2 cents.
That's half an item at our at our thrift store day.
It's so true. So anyway, so I brought this sifter. I'll use it today, but I'm going to leave it with you so that you have this one or that one, and you can test it out and see which one you like best now.
Yay! Awesome. We'll love practicing with those and figuring out which one we like better. Okay, because I know my daughter's been excited about the sifter too. All right, so the one that I'm going to be doing today is a cream cheese base, and so that's a really good fat and protein source. And these make about 20 balls for a whole thing of cream cheese, so that'll last you for quite a while. The recipe I'm doing is a pumpkin cream cheese ball, and so it's kind of like a pumpkin cheesecake.
Sounds so good.
Yum. And being fall now, we are so ready for yummy fall flavors. So I've got the cream cheese, I've got the pumpkin, a little bit of the seasoning, just a little bit of coconut oil and sugar, the stevia, actually this is Swerve. So just a few ingredients and mix them up. So because mine is pretty soft, I definitely need to like let it set in the fridge before I can form it into dough balls. So let's see how it works.
All right, and then I'm using sunflower butter instead of almond butter this time. So that's kind of a new thing that I just started playing with out of some of them that I've been reading. Almond butter, peanut butter, cashew butter, like they use all sorts of butters. So I thought, well, I found a sunflower one that was on sale, and I thought, well, let's give that a try because almond butter and especially like cashew butter, those are really expensive. So I'm going to try the sunflower butter and see what kind of flavors I get out of that today. So I'm kind of excited. I'm just excited to eat one of these. All right.
All right.
So I'm already making a mess.
Pumpkin. That sounds about right. We're in the kitchen. This is.
Right.
I'm not a neat baker person. Just
right. All right. So I'm using molasses in mine instead of the pure maple syrup. So you can call for either one. I know that this is a sugar. It is an all natural sugar, and a little bit goes a long way to get that flavor. If I was going to use regular or all natural maple syrup, I would have to use more than what I do for the molasses. So, and these are my breakfast ones, so that's okay because I'm going to burn off all that natural sugar during the day. I'm making such a mess with this. I'm a messy person, FYI. In case you didn't know. All right, there goes all my sugars in there. Brown sugar, a little bit of the white sugar. They're all the Swerve brand. Oh my goodness, so I have learned that I love brown sugar. Anything with brown sugar in it. It's like my favorite. I don't know why, but I prefer brown sugar over white sugar. Do you even know that there was like, you could do that? Don't laugh at me, it's a real thing.
I like brown sugar too.
Okay,
It's yummy.
like,
It's just a
brown
stronger
sugar.
flavor, and so it feels
Right, well, and it's kind of
moist.
yeah,
because
it's a
of
different
food.
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't dissolve like white sugar does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smell.
I'm like, I can smell it from here. It smells so
Right? I
good.
just wanna make sure I can like smell my maple enough.
And then I need just a little bit of yummy pumpkin pie spice. Give that extra bit of pumpkin pie yumminess. There we go. That's all my ingredients.
She's got less ingredients in me.
So one of the fun things about these recipes is that they're so flexible. You're not tied down to one of fat, like she was talking about all the different kinds of butters. I did one which was just more like a cookie ball, and so it was a butter base. It wasn't anything but that. And then some sugar, the Swerve stuff.
Brown sugar? Really? And it
Nope.
tasted like a cookie without brown sugar?
Yeah. Oh, and that was almond flour on that one.
Oh.
All right, and this is taking us as long as it is because we didn't feel like whipping out 2 KitchenAids for you today.
Good call. So that's okay. We'll
But
make
really, like,
We'll
it's
edit.
not hard to mix this up.
No.
It's just nice to know if you were to do it by hand, you totally can. You don't have to have your KitchenAid or a big mixer for this. And here's kind of what mine's gonna look like. Again, it's very much like pumpkin cheesecake.
Yes, it is. All right, I'm adding, what was this? Ground flaxseed, because it has a really oaty, nutty texture to it, and I want mine to be like a breakfast, like an oatmeal, so I just add a little bit of that to it, and that gives it that oatmeal feel and flavor, so. All right, and I added cinnamon and nutmeg. Like everybody's watching me pour, I'm like, what are you putting in there, crazy woman? All right, so mine is definitely more like a cookie dough. You saw it like crumble and fall in there, and it's got a lot of stickiness. Like I could probably even roll mine right now and be done.
Right, she probably can, but if I try, mine will turn to squish balls.
Right, so we will refrigerate it and then roll it and then refrigerate it again or freeze it and then eat it. So
Right.
let's show you what a finished product looks like, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so after we refrigerate the mixture and then we form our little balls and then we can refrigerate it or freeze it again, this is what they look like. Boom.
Yum. So mine's obviously softer than that. So
Right.
when I form mine, she squished it.
I got it. It's all good.
So when I form mine, I kind of use that tablespoon and kind of use a scraper and scoop it out. Or if you had one of those cookie dough scoops, that would really work for this. See, one of those tools I need in my life. And then because mine are so soft, they work best in the freezer. You leave them out for just a few minutes and then they start defrosting. And right now mine are really soft on the outside because they've been out for a few minutes. So enjoy. Yummy.
That's good. I'm like, together they would probably, like, mine would be the crust and yours would be the filling, and it would probably be amazing. I'm gonna eat one of yours. You wanna eat one of mine?
Uh-huh, it's coming. Let's enjoy. So good.
And look, they got married and they're perfect now.
Now they have formed a new creation. So there's always a good idea to compliment what you make so that way you can enjoy it together.
Oh my gosh, those are so good. Definitely a great breakfast, a great snack in the middle of the day. If you're running around errands and you're gonna be gone during lunchtime, I grab a couple of these. It's about 140 calories. It's packed full of protein and good fats that give you the energy so you can run all your errands and not crave things and buy things on the go. And do not eat them for dessert though. Do not pick up one of these and eat it at 9 o'clock at night, because I didn't get to bed till after midnight that night. My husband and I did that and it was a really sad night. So they do give you lots of good energy, and because it's good natural energies and it's not a sugar high, you don't get the crash. So as you come down off of the energy, it's just normal and you don't all of a sudden start to drag. So that is why I love fat bombs.
Yes, totally loving these fat bombs. We think they're super useful. We can't wait to share more awesome things and recipes that we've been able to come up and see how they're helping our family and hopefully helping your family too. So don't forget to click like and subscribe to our videos so you can see all of our fun things we're up to. And don't forget to comment and let us know anything you'd like to see or suggestions for recipes that you want us to try out.
Yes. We will see you next time in our kitchen.